now you guys now they can hear you.
Now they can hear us.
Now we're live.
Now
Jesus
we're
Christ.
Hour.
And I did that very well. Let's try this again.
That was the best segment we've ever had on the show by far.
And now you...
I can't believe she said that to him. I was dying inside.
I can't believe myself. I surprise even God, mate. So, you want to go for one...
You promote the goddamn tickets.
Fine, I'll do it better than you ever did. That was a dry run. You know what? You go down to the king of the cage, you see some people hugging and sweating and loving on each other right there in the middle of the ring. I don't understand the psychology of most of these matches. I don't see anybody slapping a leg. I don't see anybody get hit with a chair. I am bored to tears, but God, they're free, and that's, a bargain at twice the price. So you come on down, you get a King of the Cage ticket, come down to the Next Level Sports Complex in Garden Grove. Try not to get shot in Garden Grove, and if you can make it all the way through, you're probably already an MMA fighter, and you probably semi-main on the card. But you come on down, you get your ticket, and you will be well compensated by OZZW with free fighting tickets to the Business Banks Arena on September 2nd, by gosh and by golly, at 4 p.m.
Good job.
You see, this is why I tolerate your kitchen jokes, your feminine jokes, because you're quite entertaining.
Hey, don't get on my face, boy. I ain't all about that now.
He also gives good hands, mate.
You know what's better than King of the Cage? John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Oh, yes, I just saw that.
Goddamn.
Oh, that was beautiful, mate.
Only took Roman Reigns 5.5 years to cut a promo of any kind of relevance. God bless him. I'm just saying what's true. I hate both people in the ring and hope they kill each other whenever they fight.
Oh, yes. Well, it was good to see that finally he could show some modicum of anger. Now he just needs to cultivate it, let it fester, germinate inside, and then, when least expected, make it explode onto John Cena. And only then will I finally get behind him, mate.
What do you think about the sayings and doings of Mr. Roman Reigns and Mr. John Cena there, Mikey O'Shea?
I felt very bad for Roman. I felt he was put to the test when it came to being behind the mic, and I think he got a D+ in his final grade point average.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Wasn't this like him going up against Mr. Cena is a lot like that Brawl for All match where that ended in like 15 seconds? What was it,
I do remember the Brawl for All. Bart Gunn chewed off a little bit more than he could handle there with Mr. Butterbean, who was a professional boxer. And I don't know anything about, an amateur trying to get in the ring with a professional boxer, but we saw one over the weekend do pretty well for himself, but because he was Irish, by God, and we were the greatest fighting people of all time. And I am the greatest tag team champion of all time. And you know what, Mikey O'Shea, this is as close as you're ever going to get. No, I walked right into that.
No, hey, contract.
I touched the belt.
You know what? You ain't never going to get to wear it, though. It don't fit around your fatty waist. How about that, boy? It's a shoulder ornament for you.
Don't make me put Heidi in between you two.
Nobody gets my pants off.
Yes, please. Resist, Mikey. Resist. I want to be right next to you, mate.
How do you guys feel about Rosemary and Sexy Star? Did you guys see that armbar?
Can you say that again? Because I couldn't hear you because of, that thing.
How do you guys feel about Rosemary and Sexy Star? Did you guys see that wicked armbar?
I think it was bullshit.
It was.
Yes,
I think Sexy Star was very unprofessional at that matter. I think of it either one of two ways. One, she's 35 years old. She's not making it to WWE, so she's like, screw it. I'm just gonna go into retirement and take somebody down with me, because she pretty much got blackballed after that.
Yes.
Or two, I think I really hope. I like to believe that was just an accident, but unfortunately, the way she what's the word I'm looking for? The way she
described the
situation after the match, where she say it was a shoot, when Rosemary is like telling everyone no, she literally snapped my arm in half. That didn't do that. Me believing her saying it was an accident at that point isn't going to be a reality.
I mean, obviously, she's got the torn ligaments in her arm to prove it.
Here's the thing.
There was also malice within her words, mate. People might not have been able to notice it, but I saw it quite clearly.
And what'd she say?
It says, I wanted to take this woman down. I am tired of
Oh,
all of
Rosemary.
this." Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Not the actual words themselves,
Right,
but
right, right.
what was behind them.
Because Sexy Star still has yet to make a comment. But
Yes.
with that being said, here's the thing. In this sport of professional wrestling, I don't like this guy. He says a lot of things I wish I can just put his lips on the frickin' table and hammer it down with a nail. Because
Yes, Mikey.
there's some things you just do that just irritates me, because there's a lot of things that bad guys can do in this business. They can say whatever the hell they want and have no repercussions. But if the good guy says it, we're awful.
Oh, Mikey, wouldn't it be so
But
much more
with that being
satisfying
said,
if you
when it
gave
comes
in?
down to the ring, when it comes down to the match, when the bell rings, I'm going to do my absolute best to beat the hell out of this guy, but not put him in the hospital, because I want to keep wrestling and I want my career to still be intact and not be blacklisted. So with
Very
that being
good.
said, Sexy Star, you done messed up.
She did.
There's a lot of things that I would do to Sexy Star, things that you people can't even possibly imagine, as I take such a cruel vengeance. And of the 50 Shades of Grey, Azrael invented about 27 of them. So you're welcome, America.
Oh, thank you. I've actually been meaning to try
Holy
30
centuries.
of them.
How'd that working out? That working out real good?
I think I'm a little too enthusiastic with it. I'm going to have to ask her to put some ice on it. If you want, we can actually be a proper tag team in that.
I prefer my tag team partner just a little bit with more facial hair, a bigger beard, we in Divine Intervention among the men have the great big, Allahu Akbar looking beard, you know what I mean? And we vanilla and dark chocolate and light chocolate, but we all come together in the sense of evil, and we are all just as delicious. How do you feel about that, Mikey O'Shea? I know you like chocolate of all kinds.
Oh, yes.
He's on a roll tonight.
Azrael, if you want, I can put a Sharpie on me face. Make it look like a beard, because, damn it, I'm a member of Divine Intervention too. I want to help out with some of these lovely little bits of mayhem.
Now, how would you feel about getting in the ring with one Sexy Star, Heidi?
That would be interesting. Here's the thing. I've taken kicks to the face. I've taken multiple concussions. I've taken sprained ligaments. I bet I could outlast that. I actually want to see if she can break me. I want to see my limits.
Speaking of limits, has anybody watched any of the Mae Young Classic yet?
Oh, not yet. I've been sedated, unfortunately.
I've seen clips. That's all I've seen so far. So
I tend to fast
Hopefully good
forward
things will
such
come down.
things and get through, we saw SummerSlam over the weekend. What'd you feel about SummerSlam? How to stir your loins, Mikey O'Shea? What kind of fire did it bring in your heart to see people doing the thing that you want to do on the grandest of stage, on the greatest show of the summer?
Fantastic.
Is that the promo that's going to save your life, boy? Is that the promo that's going to get Mikey O'Shea into the WWE? Vince McMahon, that was fantastic. I'm the guy. Me am our Roman Reigns. Come punch you face down. Me win.
oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Samoa Joe has a knee injury
What happened to
Lovely.
Samoa Joe?
What a shame.
at a house show. He injured his knee. He's missed, I think, 3 shows so far. So
I
Hopefully
don't
he has a
want to
speedy
wrestle nobody at no
recovery.
house. These are dangerous. You trip over the coffee table, you blow out your knee, and then all of a sudden I am prohibited from defeating Brock Lesnar the next time that they meet.
Well, if it was a real major injury, they would have made more news about it. But so far, all I hear is just a maybe a little stinger. Hopefully,
Yeah.
because
Hopefully.
Samoa Joe's like in his late 30s, so he's not getting any younger. So hopefully, it's just a minor injury, and
Hopefully it is.
hopefully he comes back real soon, because we're not getting any younger here.
Neither.
absolutely.
That's one thing
Never
about the
mind.
TNA stars that went from TNA to WWE. They got signed at a very old age compared to young stars these days. Like Bobby Roode, he's now 40. AJ Styles, he's now 40. Xavier Woods like the youngest out of all of them, I think. He's like the youngest that's ever like made it from TNA to WWE and has been a successful career. I think he's the youngest.
I think you're right.
Azreal, maybe your blood can help us all.
You know, I don't want to just give
Hell
my blood
no.
to just every, Tom, Dick, and Harry that run around and trying to beat me in no wrestling match. I'm waiting for them to die. Then that position is mine. I can outlast these people.
Are we going to put her in the background? Are we really?
Finn Balor was victorious in his return to WWE competition.
We
as
put
a
her in the
wrestler.
background. Oh, God.
What? Ooh. Oh my gosh, oh my God. You know what? I can't get mad at that. I cannot get mad at that. You do whatever you want with my arm. Yeah, that's just fine. Oh, God! Let me go, woman! You want in on that, Mikey O'Shea?
That is
Bad
so
woman, don't try
much.
That's why I'm the tag team champion. Me and Freddie Helm have been the meeting many a sandwich.
There's only one woman in a mess that I'll always be in love with, and her name is Pizza Cat.
I'll take it that means Azreal was successful in retaining his title at No Pity in Midway City.
What the hell are you
There was
doing?
no pity in Midway City, and I had no pity on Sean Black and or Mikey O'Shea. I don't give a damn about their unity. They want to shake hands and be friends and, make sweet love to the ACLU, make everybody happy and bring the country together, and you still could not get my tag team titles off of me, boy. They belong to me forever.
We were beating your ass, and then Angel came and made it save the day.
You know what? We were ahead on rounds. I won at least the first 10 rounds. I was dancing. I had Sean Black. I was peppering him with jabs, and I was getting my
This
points,
is not the
and I was
Impact
winning,
Wrestling Grand
and he didn't get
Championship.
nothing.
This is a tag team championship, sir. We only got one round in a tag team championship match.
We were winning on points, and you know what? All that matters, the people at the end of the day, they don't want to know how, they just want to know who. And right now they know the divine intervention of the
Oh
champions,
yeah,
and not
you could totally win by points, but it was not even like close to the end of the round, and we were about to win via TKO until Angel saved your ass.
No. You know what? That match could have gone for another 20 minutes, and we still would have been the victorious champion.
Oh man, if we could win another 20 minutes, you'd be snapped in 4.
Oh, yes, unfortunately, I'm going to have to bid you all adieu. It's my
I don't want to
time
be a dude.
It's a form of... It's not like
Now
that,
it's
you
time to say goodbye to Auntie Heidi, Jesus Christ.
Mikey, you miss me.
Get the fuck out of here.
I will...
Very hostile.
I will see you in your bedroom, mate.
I already got to deal with this guy. I don't want to deal with you right now. Well, day.
I will always find me way to you.
No, you won't.
That's creepy.
I'll go to Oregon and kill myself. It's perfectly legal.
Trust me, I'll find my way. Like I'm going to find my way to Miss Ray's herself. Oh, I missed the opportunity to have a good scuffle with her, but her and her father, I will find a way to bash them.
Yeah, none of the women were there for the triple threat match.
No.
Except Nicolette. She was there for the tag team match, which was amazing.
I still maintain that Freddie Flores is the best looking woman in the Raza.
But here's the thing. Those two newcomers wanting to go toe-to-toe with me, I have to say, it is a bloody insult. I've gone toe-to-toe with men. I've gone toe-to-toe with people much more experienced than myself. And these young, fresh sheep want to go in the same cage as the bloody wolf. I will tear them to shreds. I will eat them alive. And my first target is Miss Ray. She actually has the gusto, the guts, to try to go up against me.
Nicolette doesn't have the guts?
Nicolette, she just wants to have the pictures. She just wants to have the nice, lovely little booty. But Miss Ray, she intrigues me. She boasts about her ability to take on a man. I've been taking on men for all my bloody career!
Sometimes 2 and 3 at a time, by God.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sometimes 2 or 3 at a time.
Oh, shit, goddamn, don't touch me again. I've seen a lot of scary things in well over 1,000 years, but my God, that does not do it for me, not even. I find you a little bit more attractive
Miss
than
Rays,
me with your
I'm
big
coming for
torso.
you. We will have a proper match. We won't be sideshow attractions to a male triple threat. It will be a proper match. 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. I don't bloody care. You and me, right here in this bloody ring.
Get the table.
No. Fine! Fine, I'm gonna break this table, so I better head off.
Oh wait, before you leave, please take your free King of the Cage ticket.
Yes, if you want King of the Cage tickets, come see us here at Free Admissions.
Legendary fighters like Ken Shamrock, Tank Abbott, and the late great John Della O.
Oh,
He's
yes.
not gonna be there.
Any sport that allows you to punch people in the face is okay by me.
In any event, that was our one and only guest for tonight. I really pray to God
Me
it's
versus
not
you.
just me and you tonight because I really...
Actually, I heard we have a new guest coming up right now.
What the hell?
What's up, y'all?
Where the bloody hell have you
Wandered into a
been?
trap. We got
Now I'm
rid
talking
of
like
roommate,
Heidi.
and
Where
now
the
my
hell
real
have you
friend.
been?
Where have I been? You don't want to know. Trust me.
That's fine.
You think Heidi's bad?
That's a great excuse.
This is perfect. Do you guys want to play a game?
Last time I heard that, I was locked into a room with a piece, like a saw piece, cut out of my ass.
Where did Aunt Heidi go?
Oh, I don't want one of those games. She said
We just got
balls
rid of
and
her and now you're bringing
gags.
her back.
Yes, so we're going to play a game called
Please don't say hide the rainbow.
The Dating Game.
Oh, God.
Here's how this is going to go.
All right.
We're going to do
I
it
called
wrestling themed. So Heidi, we are going to take all of your technology and electronical devices. We are going to lock you in the hallway.
What?
You gentlemen are going to pick
Are you sure that's a good idea, locking her in the hallway?
Yes, I am sure. We are
We're
going
not the only studio apartment here in this building.
I know that. We are going
There are a
to
lot of kids
Shut
here.
the fuck up and listen to me, Mikey O'Shea.
Wow, God said the F word.
Woo! Producer D is pissed.
Okay.
This is so messed up right now.
You are going to pick a WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh, God.
Heidi is going to have 3 questions to ask each of you. If after those 3 questions she cannot guess who you are, you win.
Do we have to impersonate the person we pick?
Not necessarily, but you have to be true to their character.
What do we win?
So
'Cause if it's a
impersonate the
date with
person we
Heidi,
pick.
then I'd rather not play.
No, you win. You know what? You get to live.
A
That's what you
free
win.
ticket to King of the Cage?
I'm actually not going to be around
Too
this area.
bad.
Okay, so will you go make sure she stays in the hallway without media contact? And then as soon as I hear that door close, we can start picking who you guys are going to be.
Click.
Can I be the Lord out too?
No. Are you a WWE Hall of Famer?
WWE Hall
Barry
of Fame.
Allen took me to the future, and I seen it. All of
Okay.
us.
One of these
Prove
days,
it.
baby. Yeah, class of 20.
Well, I
57.
can't. I brought back in a sports almanac, but I lost it, so I don't know who has it. Someone's about to be really rich soon.
And
Before we
that
go
was
on,
the
do we have any
doorbell.
comments or anything?
We do not.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Ha!
maybe they're just
False
not loading.
news.
Oh, God.
False news.
Oh, why am I not getting any of these?
Refresh. Try that.
What?
What'd you think about SummerSlam? You know what? Mikey O'Shea wasn't all over the SummerSlam like I thought he would be.
He was more hypnotized
Because before I
by
could answer a
Sexy
question, you were freaking just talking and talking and talking
I'll
and
talk
talking.
for you right now.
And
Ain't
talking
nobody-
and
ain't
talking
nobody
and
said nothing
talking
for
and
5
talking
minutes.
and
Go.
talking and
Ready,
talking
go.
and talking.
Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. Your thoughts. Go.
Who won?
Oh,
Wait, you're supposed to be picking WWE Hall of
Finn
Famer.
Balor.
I'm ready. I can multitask.
Who are you gonna be?
I don't know.
Who are
I'm
you
trying
gonna
to think.
Steve Austin.
be? Works. Who are you
Eddie
gonna
Guerrero.
be? Really? Okay.
What?
Crap. I don't know.
How do you
What?
not know? You got 3 seconds.
What?
That ain't gonna help.
3 seconds or Robert's picking for you.
Orderly Holmes.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me think.
Go grab that brass ring, boy. What?
I'm trying to think.
What's
Richard
up,
Dawes and
Mamacita?
Stone Cold. You want to give up on Stone Cold or the Broken Skull Ranch, boy?
We lie, we cheat, we steal.
You know what? I'm just gonna let this stuff.
Can you give me a list of the Hall of Famers? I'm having a brain fart right now.
Okay. You
Just
can
be Ric Flair.
be gorgeous
No,
George.
I suck at Ric Flair.
Just be
I-
gorgeous George.
I don't know Gorgeous George.
How do you not know gorgeous George?
I mean, I do know Gorgeous George, but I don't know how to impersonate Gorgeous George. I haven't watched a lot of Gorgeous
What
George.
about Jake the Snake?
Jake the Snake? A
He's not hard to impersonate, right?
Yeah,
for your own greed,
There you go.
wallowing in the muck of Everest.
There you go.
There you go.
Can
There you
Can I get a
go.
marker? Can I get a
Actually,
marker
my
real
favorite
quick?
Of
promo
course.
from him is
Maybe.
I need a marker
How
for my
about a pin?
mustache.
You want to look
I
at
don't
my
see a
dick.
marker anywhere.
See Jake Snake got an extra $20.
See, he was just
Here, you
just
can
trying to
draw
rub
one
it
on
out
with
for
a
free
pen.
when
How's
we met
that?
him.
All right, bring her back in, I imagine.
Mikey, what are you putting a Tic Tac in so you and
I guess
Heidi
I'll
can
go
have
get
a
it.
Jake the Snake.
proper date
Okay,
night?
so while I go and get her, we do have some comments. Are you guys excited for PWG?
Do I
Roll
look
out
like I give a fuck about
2017.
PWG?
Well, Mikey, they're not gonna book you now. You sounded like a disparagement to the program. I thought you were gonna win the Battle of Los Angeles. I was excited
Joey
to come
Ryan
to see
and
Mikey
Mac
O'Shea.
and Peter Avalon and Ray Rosas ain't getting booked. I ain't looking to get booked either, boy.
But you weigh more than all of these people combined.
That don't mean nothing. I can't super kick that high.
You gotta
Oh,
do
I've
the
seen you
stretches.
super kick
You gotta
high.
Get the Chuck Norris stretch your pants and do the
All right, Auntie Heidi,
Oh, yes. Yes, Producer D.
feel free to either come stand with me or behind one of the guys and share a mic.
Stand by Mikey. Stand behind Mikey.
Yeah.
I do not feel bad for doing that at all.
Secret lovers.
Okay, so Heidi, you may begin your questions. Let's start with Mikey.
Okay, so some lad has been some lad wants to punch your granny in the face. What do you say?
I grab the nearest beer bottle. I nail him in the face.
Okay, Mr. Stonecold.
That's incorrect.
Oh, very interesting.
But I do like to drink a lot.
So you're not Mr. You're not Mr. John Leonidas.
Maybe you should sniff him.
Okay.
I'm fully
When it-
aroused.
Wait, okay, so now you're gonna go to the next person and ask them their first question.
Okay.
What? What? Drink a fizz of Jim Beam? What?
Okay, you're obvious.
What? 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 Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care.
I heard this from a movie once, but Asphyx just says what?
What?
Exactly. I've always
You need to grab that brass ring, Heidi. You need to reach into your belly. You need to find the fire, and you need to grab that brass ring out of the sky. You can't just stand there and not have a chip on your shoulder when you're talking to me, XXX, and you're gonna come down to my ranch and you would try to win $20,000, and you gotta reach into the fire of your belly and you just gotta bam do the thing.
Well said.
Don't hit the table.
What? What? I don't listen to no 40 figures either. What? I also like to drink. Ah,
The engineer actually just left the building.
Can we just have him win anyway?
Clearly Hulk Hogan.
Yes, clearly Hulk Hogan. Wait,
No, wait. You have to say
Oh,
what
what?
Hulk Hogan says.
What?
Even if you know who it is, still go ahead and ask some questions.
Oh, what? I've been advised against. Oh, my alcoholism is rage. You are the
What'd
worst
you say?
sponsor I've ever had. I hate you, Lillian Garcia.
Oh.
Falling off the wagon again. God damn it. My neck hurts.
Okay, and
What would
next.
Okay, so you're not jumping out like him, so that means what is your most favorite item in the world?
My lowrider.
Mr. What?
Yours was terrible.
All right.
Just terrible.
So now go back to the beginning. And question number 2.
What would you say your perfect date is? I'm enjoying this way too much, mate.
I can't do this.
I'm taking full advantage
You have to do
of
it.
this.
Do it.
DDP yoga. That would be our date. DDP yoga. Because I'm a Yeah, there we go.
Yes, the accent threw me off for a bit, but oh yes, I forgot he did that.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh,
Dan Joseph.
what? What? Who's Diane Joseph? I want to drink a fifth of Jim Beam, and I'm going to open up a can of whoop ass on Vince McMahon. That's my ideal date, woman.
I'm sorry, I still can't tell who he's supposed to be.
You are worse than Deborah. Bam!
All right. And next.
Too shy.
Oh, this is so
Worst ex-wife I ever had. What?
Just one.
There's been several. What?
several. Oh, man.
What is it you
Terrible.
hate most of all?
It feels sad.
La migra.
Mr. Guerrero.
Órale.
Mr. Latino Heat.
It's not Latino meat. It's the real Latino heat. Órale, Holmes.
It's I guess it's a good thing.
I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Being a Mexican sucks.
Would it be better if I pretended to be China?
Jeez. Can he be X-Pac?
Don't tear your asshole.
As long as you don't use the horse-sized one.
Y'all got any weed?
All right.
Oh yes, that is true.
So Heidi, you did guess the first and last,
Try to
correct?
ignore me on
You
your
have
phone,
one
boy.
more question you may ask.
Family time.
Oh,
You were disgusting. No, my text.
You hit the mic.
You dropped it.
See, Mikey, that's the first step of stepping into the dark side.
Get the hell away from me, you thing.
Admit it, Mikey. You want to indulge me.
I'd rather stick my dick in a meat grinder.
Not just in
Okay.
that. I mean, say whatever you want.
Grab the brass ring, Heidi. Which one are you going home with tonight?
Okay. What do you think about Bret Hart?
You know why I hate Bret Hart with a fire and passion? I will put a stun on. I will open up a can of whoop ass on that Bret Hart, cause you ain't nothing but an old piece of trash.
At least you'll never submit to that sharpshooter. You'd rather pass out. And that's why I respect you, Mr. Stancold.
All right. Heidi guessed every single one of you guys.
Yay.
So she wins.
Yay!
Wait, wait.
Do I win
She
a
wins a
second
ticket to King of the Cage. Please, God, go to King of the Cage.
Can I punch people in the face?
Not
Hey.
here.
You probably be like the queen of the cage.
Oh, yes.
She needs to be in a cage.
Why is that where you want to keep her?
I think you
Mikey?
all need to be in a cage.
That's where I want to keep her. Yeah, I want to keep her away from me.
I once fought Mikey O'Shea in a cage. I'm the king of the cage.
But I beat you.
That don't mean nothing. I'm
That's
the king of the
semantics,
cage.
alright?
You know what? That is fake news. There was more people at that
It's on
National
YouTube.
Obama's
It's-
inauguration.
It's on YouTube. It's real.
That don't mean nothing.
You
to
struck
me,
a
boy.
chord.
Wrestling's real. MMA's gay.
Don't worry, man. You can usurp him. You can be the true king of the cage.
You know what? Let me have the ticket to King of the Cage. I'm going. I want to go King of the Cage.
Okay. You can be the king, I can be the queen, and he can be our little,
Princess Mikey.
Let's
I
both
like
hold
it.
one of his hands and swing him like he's one of them 5-year-old children. Here, get on this side. Heidi.
If you tried that, you probably both would fall on each front.
We're gonna get rid of that. I dislocated my
gosh.
shoulder trying to pick up Mikey O'Shea.
That probably would be the case. I mean, I've lifted plenty of men, but I don't think I've lifted Mikey before.
Just
Atu,
lift
we
from the
heard
bottom.
from Azreal and Mikey O'Shea about No Pity in Midway City. How did it go for you?
It went awesome. Divine Intervention walked away with the tag team titles, baby.
Yeah, we
So
did.
proud, so
We've
proud
been
of
too
it.
sweet,
Yeah.
too sweet. Yeah, that's the thing the kids are
We're talking about your triple threat match.
Man, that
We're
that
still
was
tag team champions.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's
You're
real
taking the
good.
focus off of
That's real
you
good. You know what?
not walking away with the tag team titles. You and Sean Black, the mega powers of OCW, joined forces, and you guys can't get the job done. Just like
Because
you
you
know.
came behind me and pushed me off the rope and got disqualified.
Dude, there was a
you
wasp.
cowardly
It was
little
about to
worm.
sting you. All right.
Wasp?
There was a wasp, and it was about to sting you, and I stopped it, and then you fell. I was like,
And it got them disqualified. Shame on you.
and then Sean Black had some bees on him, so I, stomped him out.
And it
Make
got
sure
you
the
guys
bees didn't get him.
disqualified. Shame on you.
See,
It was an accident. We get penalized for being heroes. Is that the
Why
kind of
you
bullshit we have to
fucking
deal with?
lying? Always gotta be lying.
Angel doesn't lie. He was being conscious of your folks' health.
Are you still here?
Okay, fine.
You got no mic.
All right, I'll go
She can
back
speak
to
through
my
you,
role.
bro. She's going into Mikey's hole.
There you go. Hey, that's a terrible way to speak to the future Mrs. O'Shea, Mikey. You're a bad person.
Shut up.
Yeah,
He touched
Mikey,
me
when's the
again.
wedding?
Are you gonna have like a wrestling wedding where you
What?
guys are gonna
What,
do, like,
engineer?
at a show?
Mike Garula said, Mikey, chop Azreal, please.
Okay.
No.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
you
what
don't get to tell him what to do.
I got permission.
Contract.
I had permission. I had permission.
Producer.
Okay.
On the show.
It was request.
From
It's
now
an
on,
it's
you
an
have to get
interaction with the
permission.
fans.
No, from now on you get permission from me.
Interaction with the fans.
What kind of show?
So
Watch
they know,
yourself.
so they know
You
this
know,
isn't tape. This is
Lunchbox
real.
You know what?
takes
I'll say
takes a
hi
couple
on you.
weeks off,
Oh, you
and
won't?
this is
I'll
what
run.
it goes to.
Better run fast.
There's a taco truck downstairs. I'll just run.
Yeah, all I have to do is snap my fingers and she's there.
Mikey, run.
You called me today.
Oh,
Get that heart rate up there.
I'm supposed to be the host. I'll go back.
oh, there was the eclipse, folks. In case you missed it on Monday, we just had
I
it.
already have enough videos of you sleeping on mine.
No, that is delightful. We stroke his temple till he falls gently asleep at night. He don't even know. Sit down, Hottie. It's a clean sweep for divine intervention.
Okay.
There we
rid
go.
of Rudy, we got rid of Mikey. Tony Reyes ain't bothered to show up because he afraid of divine intervention.
That's 'cause he
Freddie
lost
Flores
at
ain't
No
here.
Pity in Midway
You know what?
City.
We got the only belts that matters. We are the tag team champions now, forever, always.
I feel like there's something missing here.
Got rid of Rudy fair and square. He
Freddie
buried
Helmuth?
somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in East LA somewhere, shooting up people, stuff like that. He's Mexican. He's a metalhead though, so he's not that Mexican.
We need to have an episode in which all members of Divine Intervention are here.
Well, if he can take time from, shaking babies and kissing hands, then he can make it. But right now he's doing appearances at metal shops everywhere. Everywhere.
Cause you.
Play the solo, honey.
Go.
Won't you find my free bird? Yeah.
Secret boy.
Yo,
Any combination.
Don't ever start a band. Or quit your day
I'm a
job.
guitar hero. You are a guitar zero. And all you people playing your other stupid video games can take your hands off of yourselves when you watch Divine Intervention on the YouTube.
Well, you can
So what
touch
can
yourself
we-
if you want. It's cool.
What do we have in store for Divine Intervention? What can we look forward to with you guys?
If you're in Vegas this Sunday, you might catch Divine Intervention, hanging out, chilling, kicking it at a White Castle, maybe, kicking some ass. You never know.
Are we then also going to Big Valley Wrestling to maybe win a battle royal of some kind? I've been invited. I believe an invitation has been extended, and I'm going to fly on in. Hopefully my arms don't get too tired, and then we're going to turn the city of sin into the city of divine intervention.
Puns. Aw.
Yes.
No laughs for
I
puns? You
never-
guys are monsters.
This just in from Freddie Flores.
Freddie
Still
Flores?
waiting to hear about No Pity.
Freddie Flores. Do you know
How did you
Freddie
feel about
Flores?
your match? How do you feel about Freddie Flores and the other fella?
You know what? Since everyone wants to know, yes, Freddie Flores walked away with a victory because he took the opportune moment. Because if you watch that match, I was clearly kicking his and Tony's ass the whole time. The whole time, it was all me. Tony happened to pick me up for his stupid Samoan, and I had things under control. I had him right where I want him, about to bust him upside his big-ass head with my elbow. But nope, Freddie Flores beat me to the punch, literally punched Tony Reyes, and what is he, like 2 metric tons or like
At least.
a Volkswagen falling on my chest? So I was just out, and Freddie Flores had the audacity to pin me and tried to rectify his loss to Tony Reyes' little girl, Novocaine Reyes, by beating the longest reigning OCCW heavyweight champion. So congratulations, Freddie Flores. There you got it. You have it. You can touch yourself and go to sleep tonight.
Not to say I was very excited to see Max Ammo again in OCCW. Putting
Oh,
the boots
yes.
to guy cool. That just tickled me something awesome.
Oh.
Tickled my funny bone, you might say, who
Oh.
was also in attendance at our program.
I seen that, and this is not the first time he's been in attendance, if I'm not mistaken.
Nor do I think it will be the last. And if you come September 16th to the American Legion Hall, you just might see that again and more. Including
Definitely
the 8
more.
1/2 foot tall Othello beating up on the referee from the last match. You count a pin or a submission on Azrael, you mess with that boy, you get the horns, boy.
This just in from a fan. When can we expect to see Atu get his revenge against Tony and Freddie?
Things are in play right now because they just took it to a whole new level with trying to embarrass Divine Intervention's big day because we were supposed to party with my victory and their victory. So don't worry, Freddie Flores doesn't have to worry. Like that was a fluke, his win. One day, me and Freddie Flores will face each other one-on-one, and everyone will see that he's nothing but, you know, what did you say? The best-looking gal on La Raza?
Freddie Flores is the best looking woman in La Raza. With
Yeah.
his duck lips and the way he makes sweet love to the camera when he takes his photographs. It is a little bit disturbing to watch, but boy, that boy has talent, I'll tell you what. He a powerful puncher, and you know, he was able to get in on the Angel Eye 2 with a puncher's chance. But he will never, and I do say never, be any kind of champion in OCCW. We are not surrendering our jibs to any of these people. We are taking Freddie Flores back to the Home Depot from which he was found, and he gonna never win nothing here, no way, no how.
So Freddie Flores, you best expect there will be a match. Me and you, Tony Reyes. I've already beaten him 100 times, taken his belt, taken his position in OCCW as the top wrestler. All right.
You've taken everything from Tony Reyes, haven't you, boy?
Oh,
You're just
not
running
yet.
circles around him, and he's trying to catch you. Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
There's
Um,
actually one thing you haven't taken away from him. His
Oh.
daughter.
And he still has that glorious cowbell for some reason that he feels the need
That's
to hit
the-
me with whenever he sees
That's
me,
the
and
first
I do
thing
not
Divine
appreciate
Intervention
that
is
in
taking
any
next
way.
is that cowbell. I know how much he loves that. I'm taking his cowbell. I'm taking his jab. Oh man.
You gotta reach down deep when you say it.
It just doesn't feel right because I'm dark and everyone's gonna say I'm a Mexican taking a white man's job now. I don't give two damns.
Jinder Mahal is champion, by the way. I saw Jinder Mahal take on Shinsuke Nakamura, and I was chanting USA, USA the whole time, and just didn't nobody care.
Nobody did care because neither of them are from the USA, and one of them is actually from the place that he looks like he's from.
Both? What?
No,
Where?
Jinder Mahal. He ain't no Indian.
Really? Like Rudy?
No,
Why is he
no,
so
no.
much bigger than Rudy?
No, he's a oh my god Indian, but from Canada.
Oh, you're good at that.
I spent a lot of time around the Indians, and not Rudy's Indians because those are god awful people. They're just drunk all the time and
Drunk on
making
that firewater,
beads
we
and
ruined their
Jesus.
lives.
They're awful.
Don't-
The other Indians aren't any better.
Don't forget the blankets, mate.
Oh, I've seen those blankets.
Is that why Rudy's not here? Is he a little bit under the weather? Is he just shivering with one of them blankets out around him?
Oh, because he has smallpox. He's so small.
He does need to have
Oh,
smallpox because he's
why-
a wee little person like this.
Rudy, whenever you get healthy, you should totally do a show where you're smallpox. And he's like X-Pac.
Smallpox!
Because he's so small, that's perfect.
He's a lowercase X-Pac.
He is a lowercase X-Pac. Oh,
But you
man.
know, he was game. He did stand up to Vintage Dragon honorably. He was able to
I
obtain the
actually-
1, 2, 3 there at the end.
I seen some pictures, and I seen him in a lion tamer, but in between the second and the top rope. Like, his face was in the buckle, his back was against the other buckle. Vintage had him. It was just fucking insane.
That is a painful maneuver. I've been in that myself, and he dislocated my second from my third vertebrae in here, and now I'm at least 2.5 inches taller than I used to be.
Oh, so maybe he's doing Rudy a service. Maybe next time we'll see him, he'll be almost as tall as Othello. Like, he'll be at the waistline.
Someday Rudy will ride a roller coaster, and it will be glorious.
You know, you would expect that from an OCW champion, but he does make the appearances at Camp Snoopy all the time.
Maybe then I can finally try to hit him and my instincts wouldn't be all haywire.
Don't you just want to scoop him in your arms and just go like, oh, little mijo, won't you go to sleep tonight?
Man, if my baby
I
ever
wanna
looked like
do.
him, I'd throw it in the river.
Because here's the thing, I was made to protect children, so every time I try to hit Rudy, my instincts kick off and I just can't hit him. It just bugs the hell out of me.
How can you not? Look at his face.
All right, guys. So for the last few minutes, we're going to do something I like to call Getting Real with Azreal. So, how this works
Azreal.
is you guys can't lie during this part because you're getting real.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank God I left.
Mikey has to lie.
So I want
like
to hear
about his
some
weight.
honesty about the wrestling world.
From the wrestling world?
Yes.
In what way?
What's it really like to
Mikey
be a pro
O'Shea's a
wrestler?
dick.
Come on.
Oh, we're peeling back the curtain.
It is a
He's
glorious.
a nice fella, okay?
It is a glorious profession, and from all walks
Hey.
of life, and even undeath, people walk the aisle, and people pay the price in blood and sweat and tears. And I am the angel of death, and I appreciate nothing more than fighting against pro wrestlers because they defy death. A lesser man would have packed it in, would have let his dreams die, collapse into a pool of crying, weeping. That's a handsome, handsome picture behind you.
That is a
though.
very
I'm pretty
handsome
sure
devil right there.
Between the eyes. Yes.
Damn, now that's a beard.
Yes.
Just feel it, mate.
They walk the aisle and we pay the price. And I'm going to end the career of Mikey O'Shea. I'm going to run him out of OCCW. Why you still Hill Boy is reasons beyond understanding. You know what? They can't see John Cena, and you can't see me in a mirror.
I know exactly why Mikey O'Shea started OCCW. Mama Della O's famous meatball sandwiches. That's exactly why.
Those are pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
This
Liar.
just in from a fan. Cowboy Vampire.
That sounds like a
I've
weird
been
porno.
many places over the years, and I have done many professions. I have ran cattle through the Carolina territories in Texas, and from one end of this country to another. And I knows how to use a rope and ride a horse and do all of those things. And I'm as real as the rain that soaks the bayou, boy. And everything gonna be airy for divine intervention here in the future, brother. And we are going to win all of the matches because I am also the pride of Ireland. I've been all over the world, there and back. For I am the angel of death, and can't nobody stand up against me in OCCW. You belong to me, and I'm gonna burn this promotion to the ground. We are gonna be the tag team champions forever. Can't nobody ever gonna take them off of me,
Forever.
and you ain't never gonna did, boy. You know, if people need to get their priorities in order too. You know, you can shoot somebody with their hands up, somebody can get shot while they're buckled into a safety belt, and nobody puts up more than a peep. But by God, Colin Kaepernick can't get a job playing football, and everybody's just up in arms. Oh no, now I'm not gonna watch the foosball program. You imagine if every NFL player took a knee, not just during the national anthem, but through the whole game, you would have this country by the balls, NFL. You could make your demands. They are an $11 billion industry. You can make minimum wage be whatever you want at that point. Free healthcare for everybody. Whatever you want. The NBA says no more. We are not playing another game. There will not be another season of Game of Thrones until there is universal healthcare, and then watch things get changed in this country right away.
Damn, you should be
We're
president.
going to give a quick shout out to Russell. He says, haha, he cut a promo on that. Yes, he's the one with the cowboy vampire.
Russell Tiberius Russell is a man of excellent taste, and he has always been a fan of my use of the nunchaku, because I also know karate. So how about that? I am like Chuck Norris. I am an undead vampire who's been all over the country, also a cowboy, a ninja, a pirate, and I can do anything at any time that I wants to do, because I does whatever I wish to, and I'm also a rapper.
This just in from a fan as well. How do you as wrestlers feel about the hurricane in Houston right now?
The Hurricanes in Houston? Man, I haven't seen them wrestle in a long ass time.
I think they mean the hurricane storm, not the hurricane the person.
The
Oh.
Harvey one.
Well,
Aren't there
I'm
always
going-
hurricanes over there?
There's a dick now, Angel.
I'm going
Touché,
to
Mikey
explain science to you. There is now more water in the ocean than there used to be because you are melting all of the ice at the North Pole because you're making it very hot with all the oil that you use. So now there's more water in the ocean. And islands that used to exist are now under the sea. Under the sea we play all day, and under the sun they stay away. But now the water's coming, oh higher, coming for me. And now the East Coast is under the sea. Buy a solar panel, you goddamn country, before you go under the water. And I weep an ocean of tears, making the water even higher. You know why there's so much water in the ocean? Because of liberal tears, because Donald Trump became president. How am I ever going to pay my student loan? My liberal arts degree won't get me a job. I wanted to study basket weaving and lesbian studies, and that don't get me no job in the private sector. God, kill myself in my parents' bathroom.
This just in from a fan. He went from cowboy vampire to a singing crab real quick.
This man is a man of many talents.
There you go. You know what? Disneyland is slave labor. Oh, yes!
Yeah, it is.
Come here, you're beautiful. Let me park myself. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
realize she's 15.
Yeah. You know what? She got married in the movie. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. You know what? I don't know what legal age is in Atlantis. What are you, a doctor? You a lawyer? What do I care?
How old is she in
One
fish
and a half
years?
is fish anyway. I don't even know what to do.
Put it in the gills, bro. You just shove it in the gills.
I could think of something. You know, she's so pretty. She's just so pretty. I can't help myself. That's a delightful color of hair.
It is. I do love them redheads.
You know,
But
they
that's-
say that the Civil War ended slavery, but then you work at Disneyland, you give all of your paycheck right back to Disneyland, and 3 people live on the floor in the hotels around Disneyland. They are so poor that there is a program, and this is a true thing, you can look it up on the Google machine. And on Google, it will tell you that there's a program for the children of the workers at Disneyland because they're paid so little. And Mickey Mouse is running around his money going, oh boy, buy some more stuff. Make it rain on Ariel!
Oh, those
big
poor
star, don't you, kid?
unfortunate souls.
Oh, boy.
So sad,
You know?
but true.
You know, how many of you people worked at Disneyland? Probably
I
at least 50% of people
I
in
did.
Southern California. There
I'm
you go.
smart.
I worked
than
there,
that.
and I can tell you, you are not lying right now.
Got your junior
That is
college
so true.
sticker and your Disneyland parking pass right in your back window. That's about 50% of the crowd in the first place.
There you go. You just summed up Southern California for all the people who don't live in Southern California.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disney and community college.
You know why? Oh, speaking of Disneyland, okay, Donald, he goes in the shower, he runs around, he puts on a towel afterwards, but the rest of the time he's got on no pants.
Because
Explain what, does
'Cause,
the shower
alright.
make it pop out?
yeah, because the feathers are all
Was it
down.
Finland that banned Donald Duck for not wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Down where it's wetter, down where it's better, take it from me under the sea. You know what, I am undead, but I know how to party and I'm more alive than you people who claim to be alive. You know what, I might not have a pulse, I might not tan well like some of you, but I does have a good time. You know what, I'm gonna practice to be a top promo guy in WWE. Producer, ask me a question. Any question will do.
When can I see you in action next?
I'm the lunatic fringe, you know. I do me, and you know, I'm crazy. I'm from Cincinnati, and we're poor, you know. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit taller than
That's
most
too
people.
much.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, is that a real
Sally.
thing?
Yes, Sally the child, the children.
You're a dickhead
Sally
now.
the childhood,
So
the
good.
innocence.
Whoa.
Watch it all come
Get the
falling
shit
down.
I like it. Yeah, that's why Daisy's always so happy. It blurred all the way down to his knee. That boy, Donald. Donald ain't no slouch, you know what I mean? That's why I seen many go backstage with Donald. I've been to Disneyland before.
Especially even better since it's corkscrew.
Mickey Mouse ain't got nothing. Whoa. Well, hey,
And
hey,
the eclipse is
come
back.
on, we were
Get
having
out of
fun.
the bloody way!
We were having fun, Mikey O'Shea. Don't nobody like you. Nobody want to, don't you covet my titles?
That's
You
a
coveted-
sin.
Mikey O'Shea's looking at me with lustful eyes.
Why isn't he looking at me with
Hey, that's rude. Are you going to King of the Cage? You know what? I was gonna go with you. You were gonna sit next to me, not no more. I'm not sharing my popcorn with you, Mikey O'Shea.
Creature of the night, get off my chair.
You know what? You wanna sit down? You wanna plug your merchandise? Somebody should buy a t-shirt from Mikey O'Shea so he can eat.
ProWrestlingTees.com.
You don't you touch me again. Nope, don't touch. Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad touch.
Oh man, I miss you guys.
Did we even talk about wrestling?
Um,
We just what were we talking about?
I talked about wrestling a lot, you idiot.
he did talk about wrestling a lot, but you just blurred out a lot of what he was talking about. So, Mikey, where are you
This
wrestling
just
next?
in from Russell. Wreck it, Mikey. Do it.
Do what?
Oh, Russell, yeah, it's the same guy that was talking about Vampire
But
Cowboy.
do what though?
I just said wreck it.
I don't know, wreck it.
Wreck
Do it. You want to wreck it?
I can't wreck him. I'm under contract. We can't physically harm each other besides some little smacks and taps and pie faces and chops, and I'm not touching you.
Aw.
Okay.
But who will you be touching this weekend?
People from Oregon. I will be wrestling in Oregon at WCWC again
Very
for the next tapings. September 2nd, September 3rd, Saturday and Sunday. And that's it for my weekend. What about you, Angel?
I will be at Big Valley Wrestling, winning a battle royal.
And what about you?
Ew.
It's
Topanga.
only a matter of time before you give in to the dark side.
Just answer the
But-
question.
Oh yes. I will be good over at MPW this Friday, I believe. We'll be involving. Oh yes, we've got limited time, but yes, my partner Backwards Warren O'Sullivan and I will be trying to go up against the Hate Pack, Ray Rosas and Dan Joseph. We will be trying to get those lovely, lovely tag team titles.
Dan Joseph and Ray Rose are still the tag team champs?
Yep, they are. Last time, Dan Joseph couldn't make it. He was with some lady friend, if I'm correct.
Word?
So basically,
Lady friend or lady friends?
I don't know, but it ended up being a handicap match with Sully and I versus
If anyone could do
Ray.
it, it's him.
Did you win?
Sadly, no. Mr. Rosas was quite tricky, and since I'm good, I can't use my usual tricks. That's one of the reasons why Malcor had been such a huge problem for
You're
us.
telling me to join the dark side, but you're on the good side.
She's on the dark side out here, bro.
It's complicated.
That's one wonderful thing about professional wrestling, folks. We are very bipolar.
Exactly.
It's not
Yes, we are.
bipolar, you know. Just certain places just brings
Certain
out
places were good, some places were bad. It just depends on our day.
It also
Right.
helps the fact that you seal away me book every show.
Yes, we
Angel.
get it, but there's no deadline, okay? Relax,
know.
God.
You know what? Start throwing Legos at your face. Mikey O'Shea.
You talk about contracts.
She
I'm not
writes.
hitting
Go ahead,
you.
finish up, sorry.
Oh yes, we're also gonna have a 30-minute Iron Man match with our very own Danny Devine versus Che Latino Meat Cabrera.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
That's a good
This-
challenge for Danny.
Yes, it'll be a very good challenge. I was up against Mr. Cabrera, and he's quite the formidable foe. Mr. Devine will have a real match on his hands. But since I am good over at MPW, I'll be giving him my furthest support. But I also wanted to make a shout out to the MPW Twitter page, MPW1805. Yes.
MPW1 805.
MPW1805. Oh, yes, I forgot there's that one in the middle.
1805. Is that what you said?
Oh, yes, 1805.
Okay. Is that, and what was that, Twitter or fan page?
It is their Twitter. It's basically where you get to keep up with the latest news, who won for the matches, who lost,
Okay.
and when the next ones will be coming up.
Very good. Anything else you guys say, bro?
Nothing, man. You
You
guys.
guys making fun of Houston, Texas?
Aw, don't even.
Hey, I'm a dick.
I wasn't making fun
I'm
of
a
it.
dick.
I wasn't
At
making
least
fun.
it
You're
was-
too sensitive, just like
At least
everyone
he wasn't going
else.
on about how very soft the screams of all those lovely little souls as they went sinking.
Thank
into
you
the
all
void.
so much for watching
Damn.
us this week on the Wrestling with Our podcast. Hopefully we get things back in order next week. And
You You notice I'm not holding me book, obviously, so I'm a lot more cruel than usual.
I thought you had your book earlier.
That's why
did.
she was nicer.
Then you scared the crap out of me under the table. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time at Wrestling Hour. What the hell's that?
That's a sexy ass
It's
picture of the Lord
Mr.
R2.
Oh my
With
god.
the fan.
Damn, look at that beard.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ooh, look at that chest hair. What's up? Looks pretty
Look at
good.
the look on the
That's a
kid's
profile
face. He's
pic,
like, no.
That's actually that's not a profile
He
pic.
just
That's a
doesn't
cover
quite
pic,
understand.
Where is that?
He doesn't
Like, I didn't even
understand the
see that on
glory of
Facebook.
divine
Where'd you get that from, dude?
He probably took it on his phone.
Who posted that?
Engineer, who took it?
I took it.
Huh?
I took that
Uh,
photo. I didn't post it.
Oh, you did?
Still
Oh,
alive?
wait, are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you should totally post that. I want to